then went into the bathroom. Turned on the radio there. It was Mozart, a serenade performed on original instruments, which the musicians wrestled valiantly to bring into tune. Thousands upon thousands of dollars, thousands upon thousands of hours had been expended on this bogus authenticity, these elaborate counterfeits. I washed my face and brushed my teeth, then stood at the window looking out till the piece was over. One doesn't hang up on Mozart. There were few others in the park that early. A handful of runners and dog-walkers, one young mother who looked remarkably like Shirley Temple pushing a pram, another trotting along with 3 children at her heels, all of them androgynous-looking and none over 5 years old. Street people starting off on their day's boundless odyssey. Birds and squirrels worried at yesterday's leavings, perhaps hoping their investigations would help them understand these huge, dangerous beings that lived in their midst. I swung around the park's perimeter in an easy jog, following an asphalt bike path, and stopped at a payphone on the far side, the kind of old-fashioned booth you rarely see anymore. There I dialed a number I still knew all too well. It was picked up on the first ring. Age has slowed you, perhaps. As you must realize, I was in no hurry to return this call. At first, I was not even sure that I wanted to respond at all, and after 8 years, actually it just slipped over the edge into 9. I believed it likely that whatever business you think you have with me could wait a few more minutes. Perhaps. However, your plane departs at 10 or thereabouts. American, Flight 817. You are Dr. John Collins, a dentist on vacation. Sir? Silence. It has been, as you say, 9 years. I have a career, a new life, commitments. Silence still. I am no longer in your employ. A still longer silence. Then, finally, It will be good to see you again, David. I hung up and ran back the way I'd come, pushing myself now. A light breeze was coming up, and full sunlight struck the artificial lake at a slant, tossing off sheets of glare. Birds and squirrels didn't seem any closer to understanding us. Neither did I. They were waiting by the benches about halfway around, in a space partially screened by trees. You wouldn't be able to see much here, either from the street or adjacent apartments. So some thought had gone into it, at least. One was in jeans, black sweatshirt, and British Knights, 20-ish, a broad, pale-complected man with bad skin. His head kept ticking convulsively towards his right shoulder, crossing and recrossing the same minute, almost imperceptible arc. The other was maybe 10 years older, wearing what had once been an expensive suit, with chambray dress shirt frayed to white at the cuff and loose threads at the collar, and a knit tie with a knot tugged down to his breastbone. Lank brown hair tucked behind his ears. "Your money, sir?" the younger one said, stepping in front of me. "Don't mean to hurt you. This can all be over within half a minute, you want." Chest heaving, heart throwing itself again and again against ribcage, I sank onto one of the benches. A placard alongside documented this as Station 9. Pictographs indicated that I was to re-stretch muscles and tendons, check my pulse against my own personal MHR, perform 10 to 20 deep knee bends. "Minute," I said, then, catching my breath, "I don't carry money when I'm running, boys. Better pick another pigeon." "Done got our pigeon," the older one. He raked straying hair behind one ear with the open fingers of his hand, ran his nose quickly along that coat sleeve. It was slick already from prior crossings. "Just got to fry it up now. Drumsticks." I glanced briefly at him, and when I did, the younger one made his move. With amateurs, it's always easier when there's more than one. Then you can use them effectively against each other.